knocks them into the corner. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Okay, they trade hits. Takes a trip. Sends the good KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sticks the combo. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They got the leader for a drive impact. Doesn't miss a beat. Connects with Sunrise. Both fighters planning something? Picks up the counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. That's the counter. What'll happen here? Life lead is there. The low! Drive rush to keep it going. Oh, burnout triggered. We're so close to the end of the round. Yo, Ross, super hit! Sit them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Fires off one from the air. Uses their drive gauge. Connect links it. Perfect input. Not letting up. Next the counter. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 prompts him hard. Player 1, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Dangerous range here. Rips a sun. The overhead denied. Throws him. Drive rush. Player 2 can't let this simmer. The stun. Is it gonna be over? Oh, yo, Ross, super hit. A real tech closes in. That combo finishes it. Player 2 delivers the up.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the playback play. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Blocks the jump in. Checks with the projectile. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Alright, they timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Player 1 needs to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Will we see a drive impact? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Off for the level 1, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts for Shadow Run. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Flash Knuckle. Still very early. Devil's Reverse. Oh, burnout trigger. Player 1 needs to deal with this run. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Player 1 doesn't have drive rush to keep it going. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Hits them with a stopping bomb. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. What'll happen here? Player 1 experiencing burnout. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Gets the combo. And whip! They're wide open! That combo finishes it! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Back this combo hits and we got frozen. Player 2 is in a very good spot. All in with a rush. Back this hits and the pressure goes all in with the uppercut. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Links it. Turns out. A jump in. Here comes the corner super to show what a PhD fighter can do for you. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Going in with doubles reverse. Sandblast. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. What's the play here? Takes the chance to hurt him. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 taps the dome. They just won't stop switching sides. Going in. Still slugging it out at this range. Back this combo hit. Springs forward with the drive rush. The hit lands and they're gonna get a bonus here. Doesn't miss a beat. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open, drops him hard. Jump. Easily escapes that throw attempt. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of links in. Back this hit and the pressure builds. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Both sides getting ready. Stomping on the skull. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Back to the corner. Overhead. A jump in, closes it out. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Going in with double reverse. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Pressuring them in the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nails the anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Strings it all together. No more drive gauge. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Likely ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Taps the dome. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Big counter. Super art. Knee press nightmare hit. Goes for the soup, giving them the boost with knee press nightmare. Their spacing is so on point. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? With psycho power goes boom! All in with a rush! Oh, burnout triggered! This is gonna hurt! A quick breather. Barely blocks the jump in. Are we gonna chip them for the win? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Sees the overhead coming. Player 2 is in a very Blixen. A parry? What now? Player 1 has drive run. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Could we see a drive impact here? Back into the corner. What setups do they have? Went all in with a rush. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Oh, here we go. Links it. Will this Super Art do anything? Super out of nowhere. The big praise of the competitor is unreal. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Takes the chance to hurt him. The drive parry was successful. You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Looking for more pressure with that detonation. Player 2 is KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Down to the wire. This is gonna be bad news. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive beat. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Connects with medium. Psycho power goes boom. Oh, they're in the... Yo, put that away. Springs forward with the drive rush. Going in? Will we see a drive impact? Player experiencing burnout. Back this combo in and we got Devil's Avert. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Up in with the head in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Hits with the overhead. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Medium kick. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Connects with medium kick. Snacks them with the back kick. Looking for more damage now. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Can't tech the throw. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Still scrapping for control of the space. Both drive runs to keep it going. Opts for the level, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2, Devil's Avert. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Medium kick. Dash. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Yo, straight up the line now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Neither of them is willing to back off here. Okay, they trade hits. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Heats it up with a combo into super. Ooh, KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? That combo did decent damage. Bends the gauge on the drive rush. Knock the drive rush to keep it going. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 has an empty drive. Psycho power goes boom. Player 2 will look to apply KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight!
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They were ready for the air attack. There's a one. Let's hold your breath. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Sticks the combo. Both players with no drive in the tank. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Burns 2 bars to pull out the super art. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Impaler incoming. Player 2 has completed their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. They're backed up into the board. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Jumps? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Still very early in the round. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps up, side switch in the corner. Wanted to leave a mark. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The combo's there. Starts off zoning with fireballs. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Parries the projectile. They hit each other. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? In a dire situation. Going for the head. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs them. A drive impact could end it all here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Back this combo hit. We got trouble coming. Player 2 will look to apply prep parries to jump in to shut it down. Big throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Goes for the head press. Big opportunity coming. Super on burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. A drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Back this combo hit. Drive rush. In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Shadow Rise inbound. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Snacks them with the back. Looking for more damage now. That feeling out phase is over. Devil's reverse. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. That corner goes airborne! Forward run! Ooh, what a smart throw! There's a burnout! Shrugs that off! Player 1 is in a very good spot now! More fuel to the fire! Hook them up! This is gonna kill! No doubt about it! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show! That match had it all! Perfect input! Not letting up! Can't tech the throw? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Taking stock. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to fall. Well aware of their life in meters. Really good decision making. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that happened up until the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Back this combo hit, we got trouble coming. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Opts to continue experiencing burnout. Psycho Punisher hits them. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. Tries to hit him with the projectile. Here's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What are they thinking here? Opts for the throw. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, will this super up connect? Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Closing moment springs forward with the drive rush. They've got the meter burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Took him to the corner in a flash. Player 2 can build off this lead. Medium kick hits. Double knee press. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Experiencing burnout. Off tap to go. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Oh no, they're stunned. Sandblast. Player 1, just goes for it at this range. Psycho Punisher hits him. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Going in with Devil's Reverse. Good parry there, and it's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Throw whips. Denies the attack, and starts off zoning with fireballs. What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Player 2 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Flash Knuckle. Gets the combo. Checks him with the projectile. Springs forward with the drive rush. This is gonna be bad news. Oh, burnout triggered. Burnout activates. Knockdown and... Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. A super art? We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. On for the critical art. Are we gonna see a comeback here? One chance here may end this match. Did we see a drive impact here? What's next? Looking for absolutely relentless. Player 1 can getting it all of the flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Devil's reverse! Who's going to steal this win? Oh, ooh, what a smart blow! Player 2 links it! Perfect input, not letting up. Taking chunks out of each other here. All in with a rush! Next to the counter. Okay, here we turns out. Player 2 super art to show off what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Off for the knee press nightmare. Player 2 is in a very good... What a finish! Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick. Perfect input. Not letting up. Strings it all together. Stays cool in counters. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Throw. Missing. Coming through. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up their knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Double knee press! Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Snacks him with the back fist! Looking for more damage now! Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the jump in. Goes for the head press. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Drive rush to keep it going. Charges forward. A drive impact could end. Burnout activates. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Can they create an opportunity for them? Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. It's the last round. It's now or never. There is all the throw connects. Player 2 overhead attack. This is a complete shutdown. They can't super on the show what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Still alive? Still alive? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Perfectly executed. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in the fight.